Tracy was just extremely smart. Always looking for more. Maybe that's part of the problem, I don't know.
Oh, I almost got teary-eyed.
You see my mom sitting in the chair, passed out drunk with a smoke in her hand. It was just the most embarrassing thing.
I don't even know.
When Sarah and I got taken away, we were so happy. There was nothing more that we wanted to do to leave.
Certain little things touch your life. They don't even remember being with me.
Did she ever really want us? Did she ever really care? Did she ever really want to be a mom?
I don't know.
I can't even believe it. Like, I can't even believe you let us go through things like that. I just want you to be the grandma I want you to be. Mom, please go.
I'm still the one sitting here living alone. I don't need no goddamn rehab. Oh, look at all the people, Gigi. Look at all the people. My name is Tracy. I'm 49.
When she's not drinking, the old Tracy is fantastic. She lights up the room, really, like, she truly does.
I've met some phenomenal people here in Sylvan Lake. Become very good friends with these people as well. This is where I kind of found my niche. Billy Bob! Wow! Bill, my friend, what are you doing?
If she's sober, it makes everybody happy because she's smart and just a wonderful person to be around.
Good. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, I am an alcoholic. None of these people judge me. And that frees me to be myself around them because I feel acceptance. Whereas in a lot of cases with my own family, I feel like I'm being judged a lot and watched. And they probably deservedly have that right to be that way with me. Do I get out of hand every night?
Sometimes you do.
She was so funny and so outgoing and so much fun and caring and everything, but she was like, as soon as she started drinking, she was a completely different person.
You saw what she did. If I'm gonna sink slow. So good, so good.
My daughter, Tracy, is addicted to alcohol. But when Tracy is sober, she's an excellent mother.
It's her life. She's made that more important than her family, more important than her children.
This would be my oldest daughter's graduation. I wish I would have been there. What a proud moment I missed.
Any memory that I did have with her that was a good memory, it's like it was a good day. It was just basically a good day. And then as soon as nighttime rolled around, then it was like we pretty much just ran to our rooms and closed the doors just because it was so hard.
I feel like I haven't had a mom like she hasn't been in her life. Like, she has her alcoholic friends, which I don't know, I guess she's kind of satisfied with.
Certain little things like this come in and touch your life. Show you unconditional love.
She's a falling down drunk. I mean, she can't hardly walk, she can't talk. That's why I won't be around her when she's drinking at all.
I believe that I am a functioning alcoholic because I've always worked. I like making these turtle cheesecakes. I like making all of them.
She's been off living her life, like a livable life as she calls it. I just wanted to tell her, like, even though you've gone through pretty much hell and back and stuff like that, so have we. And like, I don't think she fully understands like what we've been through just as much as she's been through.
She lets on that she does better than what she actually does. She drinks more now than what she ever has.
Ah, I'm a nice puppy.
Sometimes she looks just extremely rough.
That wasn't right. I know. And I couldn't figure out what the hell I was doing.
When she's doing a lot of drinking, she gets down to where she's just skin and bones and looks like heck.
I would say in total, I have been sober over the last 35 years, two out of 35.
I had a brother that was exactly like Tracy with his drinking. And he ended up dying. All his organs just failed. And that's what I'm afraid that's going to happen with Tracy.
I can't see her living for much longer. If she doesn't quit drinking, then there's no possible way she would ever have a relationship with me or Sarah or her grandchildren or anyone for that matter.
I didn't sleep a wink.
I'd like to tell people that I have a mom who's in my life and who didn't leave me and abandon me.
Tracy was walking at 9 months. She was a good student. She was just extremely smart.
Tracy really was an excellent gymnast. She used to take me in the backyard and practice some of the stuff on me, and then I picked it up. I adored her. I wanted to be like her.
Lots of good memories when I was young with Mom, but not so many with my dad.
Tracy's father really lacked patience with the kids. He disciplined them fairly severely with the belt. I don't think they had a good relationship because both kids were glad to get out of the relationship.
There was a lot of turmoil in the home, domestic violence. He wasn't a very nice man.
I was just waiting to get a divorce, waiting for a job where I could support my kids. Once we left, we were in an apartment together. We did everything together. It was probably the best 3 years of my kids and mine, our life. Tracy and Alan got along really good. Yeah, because he was right into sports.
My stepfather was one of my biggest supporters.
Tracy was very good in the provincial championships. She practiced all the time, and she was exceptional. Do cartwheels easy, that sort of thing. We were living in Calgary, and we had friends that drank. We drank, but we were what would be termed as binge drinkers. In other words, we drank very, very seldom during the week, maybe the odd beer here and there, but we would drink fairly heavy on most weekends.
There was a lot of drinking, and I liked it. It was always really easy once the adults got partying to snag their drink or whatever. Relatives, uncles, just being drunk and you know, different things happened there.
Things were a lot different back 30, 35 years ago than what they are now. You know, sexual abuse maybe it happened as often, but it wasn't, you know, jumped on and stuff like it is today.
There was an incident with at 11 years old. We were there on a visit. I was just starting to develop, and he kept referring to my little buds. He grabbed me by the hand and threw back the blankets. He was naked and pulled me in bed. And I fought like hell and got away from him.
She never even told me about a lot of these things. You know, a lot of things I didn't know about 12 years later.
I told my mom I'm never going there again, but I never told her what happened.
She didn't want to leave. She wanted to graduate there. I wasn't going to leave her, but finally, after a couple months of begging, and I finally agreed to leave her. And gosh, even before she graduated, I got a call from the people that I had arranged to look after her that they had asked her to leave because she wasn't coming home, and when she did, she was drinking and that type of thing.
Now, she would have been about 19 at the time. And that's when we became aware of her doing a lot of drinking. She was on the road to alcoholism at that time.
When the girls were small, I mean, my drinking had slowed down considerably. There was a lot of responsibility and, you know, getting up in the middle of the night, and certainly there was an adjustment period, but loved it. We did lots with the girls, you know, playing basketball, tennis against the school wall. We lived right across from a school, so we had ball diamond. We did spend an awful lot of time doing things with the children.
We always did fun things, and she made it fun, and we went camping, and it was like the daytimes with her were always good. It was the nighttimes that we didn't like.
It was just so weird that they didn't care that they were beating the crap at each other in front of their 3 daughters. It would get so bad that, like, we honestly didn't know if one of them would have to go to the hospital or how bad they were going to hurt each other.
We were doing a lot of fighting. I wasn't home nearly as much as I should have been.
She just didn't do the things that mothers are supposed to do. She never really, I don't know if she ever really had like that motherly instinct.
I would be like pretty much walking outside until 10, 11 at night just to wait for someone to come home because I was so scared to be in the house by myself.
It was terrible for them. They showed up at my door and said that they were doing an investigation. And I said, well, come on in. I said, because by then I'd had it.
They gave like my grandma the option, like they're either gonna go to foster care or you can take them. And like, thank God my grandma took us.
I'd come out and I still had the same friends. Still didn't have my children. It was a very confusing time for me. I have not a hard time at all remembering the good times that I had with my daughters. They don't even remember being with me. And I thought, how could that be? My God, how could that be? Drink to remember, drink to forget, drink to numb, drink to socialize. There's so many reasons to drink. I just can't find a reason not to. I got the hell out of Dodge and I went to Red Deer. And I lived above the casino and I was drinking hard liquor, beer every day, playing those slot machines.
That was a huge sign that she was like, didn't care about her family. Like, that was gonna be her college fund and everything. Like, she took it and like put it into her friends and herself.
She just took off and spent it all. I never heard from her until the money was gone.
Within a 3-month period, I had $400.
I think it was after that time that I was like, okay, I'm so done with this. I'm so done with her.
I felt like I was on a suicide mission.
Why she couldn't pull herself out of it, I don't know. Got to the point of losing her children and all that, I don't know.
I just feel like she's just missing so much.
Ow, what a nice little girl. Ow.
a nice baby. You is.
If Tracy ever quit drinking, I mean, she could do anything she wanted. She could have done so much, and she still can. She still can.
Hi, Mom.
My grandma will always defend her and stick up for her, and no matter what my mom does, my grandma is always going to be there to catch her.
So Chi-Chi and I were going to do a walk to grab some stuff.
She loves Tracy more than anything. And she's done a lot of things to try and help Tracy. But it's sort of, well, obviously it hasn't worked.
God.
I've tried everything that I could to get her to stop. I don't know. I don't know if she'll even do it for her family now. I have my doubts.
I see a very lost soul, needing help to find her way. She's just lost her way.
If she doesn't stop drinking, then there's no other option. Like, she will eventually die because, of course she'll die.
She's just so addicted to alcohol that it's her life. She's made that more important than her family, more important than her children. And I don't know why. I don't understand it. I can't understand it.
Ah, what a nice puppy. Yes, I am an alcoholic, but I still maintain my life. I take care of the things that I need to. Bills and just maintaining a home, being good at what I do when I'm working, you know, making sure that I'm giving whoever I'm working for their money's worth. Coming right behind you, Krista. I'm very proud that way because I'm a very hard worker. Generally, I finish around 1 or 2 o'clock. I'll come home, take my garbage out, put my cans down there, do up some dishes, whatever. I'll be having my first beer by 3. Sorry, guys, did you want a beer?
Please and thank you.
All right.
She seems to call these friends that she has now her family.
Chi-Chi, go to your room.
I often wonder if she really wants to go back to her real family, or if she's maybe more comfortable where she is. I do wonder that.
Oh, she's looking at you now. I like you.
Tracy is a very kind-hearted person, but there's times, and I'm being honest, she does get a little too wasted.
Her family have more or less drifted away from her because of this sort of thing. So she looks at it from the point of view, well, hey, I've got these people around me now that all drink, and when they say something, the other person probably listens. So this has become the new family.
What are you saying, that you love me?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Get away from me, you're crazy.
Yeah, you do. I cast myself out of my family due to the many disappointments and hurts that I've caused, and I felt shame that I didn't want to face my family. You didn't have to be removed with the jaws of life.
It's like she never truly wanted it. Like, even when her kids were gone, it was like she still didn't want to change. Like, she still wasn't ready.
I think that she always knew that, like, we had family and stuff like that would take care of us. So when that kind of gave her some leeway to do the things that she did.
So much of it is just bullshit, rehab crap.
I know what you're saying.
By the end of our session, I would be interviewing them and they would be talking to me. And I'd be like, is that right? How'd that make you feel? You know?
She knew they were coming to live with me. So that was a lot easier on her than if they would have been taken and put right into a foster home. So maybe that should have happened. In retrospect, I look back and I think maybe that should have happened instead of them coming to me, because then she would have wondered about, maybe she would have worked harder to get them back. I don't know.
My mother has told me that they're leery of allowing me into their lives because I may disappear again.
Tracy's girls, I just feel so bad for them that they've had to go through what they've gone through.
She hasn't been in my life for so long that, like I've been doing so good without her. I don't need her.
I don't know though, like
There's no way she can be truly happy right now. There's just no way. Like,
I'd like to see her have a relationship with them girls.
Two beers while I was waiting. Just wanted to calm myself down, so I go onto my computer, start playing a game, and sipped on a couple beers. I'm hoping for the best. Come on.
Hi.
Here we're making dinner, are we?
well, we're almost done.
Yeah.
Are you? Are you barbecuing? Yeah. There we go.
She's drinking. Like, I can smell alcohol on her. You know, for once, you just think that she would actually really look what's important, but I guess that doesn't matter to her. I don't know, it just hurts. I'm not gonna sit around and watch her drink. I'm not gonna go through that all again.
It hurts seeing her, and it hurts seeing her like looking the way that she does.
Gigi.
She looks old. She looks like worn down, which is not what I remember her.
You must have to pee.
What does that?
That's a good girl. I just needed a breather. Tension you could cut with a knife.
So what do you do?
I work at a Blondie's restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right beside the GTI.
And who do you live with?
Me.
You just live by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like it. I can afford it. Where do you guys live now?
Kind of by your street.
And you're still living with your dad?
Yeah.
Very good.
It was really uncomfortable, and I don't think, like, there was no one in that room at that time that, like, knew how to bring anything serious. That's why, like, it was just kind of an everyday conversation, basically.
Could you pass me the beets there, Sarah, please? Thanks.
It was kind of like she was just trying to avoid the situation, even though we all knew what we were pretty much there for. To talk and to have an opportunity to tell each other exactly how we were feeling. It was like none of us could start.
Are you going to work part-time while you're in school, Sarah?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you know your daughter's like the last thing they want to see is you drinking, then why do you show up drinking? And I don't know, I just have so many mixed feelings about her.
It's all good.
I just feel like I don't know you at all anymore, and I feel like I honestly don't have a mom sometimes.
I understand that.
Do you even like get sick of your life? Like, do you even want something different? Like, I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, I know I'm missing out on an awful lot. And I have felt as well that you guys just don't want me in your life.
How can you say
And
that
I don't
though?
know,
Like,
I don't know.
I look at our life and how we grew up, and like I can't even believe it. Like, I can't even believe you let us go through things like that.
We grew up our whole life watching our friends with their families and their moms and stuff like that, and we don't even know what that feels like. How could you let like a substance like alcohol like take control over that?
Believe it or not, you guys are very important to me. And because I missed you so much, I almost felt like I had to find another family so that I could feel like I belonged somewhere. I kind of found a separate family, some friends, some people that, you know, really care about me because I had to find something. I'm not taking anything away from either one of you in regards to how you feel.
Mm-hmm. But it's okay because, like, you have a new family now. She's not the mom that I remember at all. Like, she used to be, like, really pretty and stuff like that, and now it's just, like, she just looks so haggard, and you can, like, look at her and you can say, like, yes, she's had a really rough life, and you can just see the pain in her eyes. It's not good, and she's not healthy. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of person you are, who you are, that should never happen to you.
When families become so amiss from each other, and you got somebody here, and you got somebody there, and you got somebody over here, and somebody over there, and nobody communicates, it creates such havoc and such hurt.
If she doesn't get treatment, I really worry that she's just not going to make it. And she's going to just continue to tear her family apart. She needs to get help.
I am not going to freaking rehab. I have been there. I am not. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it on my own. I don't need no goddamn rehab. At this stage in my life, I don't think that I know any other way to live. I've been like this for years and years and years. Yeah. It's all good. Okay. Everyone ready to roll?
Oh, go on.
It's taken me this long to feel that I deserve any kind of life at all.
Tracy blames a lot of people for her misfortune, or whatever we want to call it. I don't buy that. It's kind of a cop-out. Been estranged from the girls for years, and every time that I would try to have some sort of relationship with them, it would never happen. I'm still the one sitting here living alone. Uh-oh, now I'm in trouble. You're a shark. A shark.
It was like her responsibilities were gone and it was easier for her. And she knew that we were with my grandma who loved us and would take good care of us. So I think she kind of learned to accept it and dealt with it.
It's gonna happen. None of what happened was their fault. It's one thing to try to lay blame. Me and their father were the adults there. We didn't step up to the plate. There are no excuses for that. A bacon and a mess. Go to bed. Go to bed and sleep it off. You can't give her what she wants, or can you?
What are you doing to her?
I'm letting her off the leash.
No, she'll run away.
Well, there you go.
Did she ever really want us? Did she ever really care? Like, did she ever really want to be a mom? Because any normal mom who loves their kids unconditionally would do any single thing for them that they had to do to get them back.
Life is what it is. My heart's been aching for so long to have some sort of a connection.
Even though she hasn't been in my life, I guess, like I still wanna be in hers.
I wanted to say it's very courageous of you to be here today. I think it takes a lot of courage for a family to pull together to do what you're about to do. Let me just ask you guys this. Why are you here?
Well, I'm here to try and get my daughter back. She's an exceptional person. It's just she got off on the wrong foot.
I just would really like to have a relationship with her again and, you know, see the girls have a relationship with their mom and,
Right.
you know?
I want her to get to know me, and I want to get to know her, and like I just want to know that she's gonna be okay.
Right.
I just want her to get to know these 3 amazing little kids that she could have in her life.
Myself, I want her back. If changes don't come the next fall, which will happen, I'm not too sure she'll come out of it.
The next fall could be fatal.
Yes, that's the way I believe, yes.
My father died at 50 years old. I had a brother that died at 50 years old, alcoholism.
Right. Have you ever said that to her?
Sure, yeah. She knows. She witnessed it.
She saw it. And you know, I have had people say no. One woman, she listened to everybody's letter, and she looked at every person in that room in the eye, and she said, not today. I'm not going today.
I can see Tracy doing that.
Saying no?
Because she has gone to rehab a lot of times and she's always ended up drinking again.
Yeah, like that's my fear, is that she's gonna like back out and she's not gonna want to do it anymore.
Right.
She told me that she was at a point in her life that she had to do something. She could not continue on the way she was. But since that statement, she's sort of backtracked.
Well, there's that knowledge and awareness that you have to do something, but then the next question is, what?
I think there's a part of her that likes drinking, that doesn't want to change.
Yeah, it's a big step. You know?
It's hard to remain positive about this when we've had so much the opposite.
She's gone further down. Her addiction has progressed. And the sad thing is she already lost you guys a long time ago.
Yep.
Also, she had some trauma. Right, she's had trauma. And we don't have to wait for someone to hit bottom. What we can do is create a bottom for them. Once you've done the intervention, you will know that you've done everything that you can to help her. And the rest is up to her, right? It's not over until she goes to treatment. Or one of you backs up on your bottom lines.
Like, but like, is that kind of what we tell her though? Is that like, we're gonna be here? But then it's
Well,
like
would you
so
be able
hard.
to say to her that you would only shut her out if she's using and not in recovery? Yes, and that's a pretty important and clear bottom line, right? You know, we have a lot of relationship building to do, and that can only happen if you're sober.
Yeah. It also depends on like where she goes afterwards and stuff like that, because if she goes anywhere that she's been before, I don't think there's any chance of her actually like staying sober.
That would be my concern.
Yeah.
There's just too much temptation there.
She may decide not to come back here at all,
Yes.
right? Part of what you need to learn to do is to let go of whatever role you've been playing with her. She's grown up in a home where probably drinking was acceptable. Everybody's partying. There's booze everywhere, you know? She needs help.
I think it's so important that she wants it, not because we want her to do it.
Right.
She's got to want it.
And if she says yes, then you guys can congratulate her in whatever way feels comfortable to you. Right now, our main job is getting her there. That's our job. Hi, Tracy, come on in. You're amongst friends.
Hi.
My name's Maureen Bryan, and I'm an interventionist and an addictions counselor. So welcome to you. I'm sorry that we brought you here under somewhat false pretenses, but you've got a lot of people that love you in this room here, and we have a dilemma on our hands, and it has to do with your drinking. Basically, what's going to happen here this morning is that each person has written a letter of love to you. Right?
Dear Tracy, I miss you, and I think about you all the time. I've told you in the past that I want to help you. I worry about what effect this is having on your health, and don't want to see you end up like our uncles. Your beautiful daughters and grandchildren need you. Your mom and Alan need you. You're a huge part of this loving family, and you're not alone. If you don't accept this help today, sadly, nothing will change for us. We'll never have a real relationship. Please accept this opportunity today and get the help you need to find your way back to a life in sobriety.
Tracy, you know I love you very much, and I've always tried to be there for you, even though it's been really hard at times. When your daughters needed you the most, you weren't there for them. I've tried to take care of them and help them over the years since their separation from you, but I'm not their mother. I've seen you on your downside too many times. It kills me to think that the next time you go down, you may not make it back up. I'm not willing to watch you die, not when there's a chance you can get sober. I think it's time to draw the line. Please make the right decision today, but do it for yourself.
Mom, I just want to say that I think you're such an amazing person. You have so much potential, but I see all your great qualities slowly slipping away. You have 3 beautiful grandchildren who are growing up so fast, and you're not a part of it. I just want you to be the person I know you can be, and most of all, the grandma I want you to be. If you don't accept the help today, you will be giving up a chance of rebuilding a relationship with me and your family. It is either your family or death, because that's the only place that your drinking is going to take you. Mom, growing up, when people asked me where my mom was, I was ashamed and embarrassed. Honestly, I would do whatever I could to avoid that question. I need you to accept this treatment to save your life and help me guide my own life so I don't have a chance of going down the same road as you. I love you, but today is the day that if you don't go, I will cut you out for good. You will no longer be a part of my life at all.
Well, your family's living proof that it's hard to kill love. You noticing that, Tracy?
Mm-hmm.
I know that you are sick, not bad, and that you need help for your disease. So it's my job to ask you today whether or not you're willing to accept help.
What are we talking about?
Talking about going to treatment. We're talking about a hand-picked treatment center for you. It's a small place. It's not a big place. Right here, right now. It's a big step, and it's a necessary step for you to take, because I know you're killing yourself.
Holy.
You still have a lot of support out there for you, and some people who are addicts don't have that.
Please go.
You have a lot to gain.
Down straight.
So that's a yes. I hear a big
I
yes.
said down straight.
Damn straight.
I'm scared.
Of course you are.
Tracy has many challenges. Addington House is unique in the sense that Tracy will be here for 90 days and then there's a 2-year follow-up. So in effect, she'll be connected with us for 27 months.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Dana.
Addington.
Thank you.
We'll be able to see how she's doing and give her whatever extra help that she needs. But of course, it's open-ended. People, stay with us for many years.
This will be your room and this will be your bed.
Okay. I feel extraordinary. I did change a little bit. Been working out if you can't tell. The changes on the exterior is absolutely nothing in comparison to the changes in here and in here. I never would have had the opportunity to have done this if it had not been for my family. I'm very anxious to see them. I never actually realized the full impact that my addiction has had on my family.
Oh, look at you. Oh, God.
I feel better now.
Yeah, walking up, I kind of got the shakes, but as soon as she opened the door, it was just such a good sight to see her and how well she looks, and she honestly looks so different from what I remember seeing back in July.
Tracy looks really good. I haven't seen her look this healthy and happy for, my gosh, I bet 40 years.
Downstairs is where we do all of our group meetings, like therapy meetings, and this is a life-changing experience. Being my 5th treatment center, this time I've had the openness and the willingness to receive the information. This is my artwork. This represents the women that are strong in my life. The pink is Sarah, and the orange is Christy, and the red is you, Mother. You represent a lot of strength in my life. My children are proud of me for doing this. My mother is proud of me for doing this, and that sits so good with me because I'm good with it. I really am. I'm good with it.